What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Couples in the Ring. Karlee will be here momentarily. She's just getting tea upstairs. And we are joined by Sick, of course. Oh, here she comes now. You're late.
I tried to hurry.
I'm just kidding. Thank you.
Wasn't I only like 10 seconds late? Not even?
Yeah,
Literally not even 10 seconds.
Probably 10 seconds. But we are timely here. Obviously, we do things in a timely fashion, and we make sure the show is on. Sick.
Hi,
Sick
guys.
is back.
Well, let Karlee say hello first
yeah,
because she
say
just
hello.
joined us.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Couples in the Ring.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back.
All right. Love the energy.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
We're not gonna lie, guys. Probably gonna be a pretty low energy show. Karlee and I have been very, very busy today. You know, running errands, we're doing house renos right now. So if you don't already subscribe to the vlog channel, you probably do. That will be coming out soon to show you guys what's going on. And we're doing a lot of renovations right now. I know it's weird, but
we're doing them like DIY, so
yeah,
it's a lot.
it's a lot of work and so
Saving a lot of money though.
crazy
Like
amounts of money.
$10,000.
Yeah, crazy amounts of money. So it's like, yeah, we're gonna try to pick up the energy as the show goes on. We have some pretty funny emails today, but we're gonna rely on Sick here to piggyback us the way through. So Sick, hello, welcome back.
Hi, guys. It's a very laid-back episode, like they said. So I decided to bring on my D-bag look with the backwards hat, try to copy Josh. And I want my hair poking out of this thing right here, just like that.
To copy me.
Yeah, just like that.
Like Chicken Little.
And Chicken Little. And, yeah, we're chewing gum. So this is a very laid-back episode today.
You might hear some sipping of tea, chewing of gum, sniffles, because apparently all of us have allergies. I don't know.
No, apparently Sick is sick.
Dope, bro.
I thought mine
We
was
also have
allergies
Kappa
too.
running around the room here. So if you hear any cat noises, it's not us.
Yeah, to rest assured, it's not coming from us.
No, I'm not meowing. I don't identify as a cat.
No.
Furries in the building.
Yeah,
If your daughter or son came out as a cat, would you accept it? Fuck no.
No, you know what's hilarious too?
I
don't know if this happened in our city or just somewhere in Ontario, but I'm pretty sure it was Windsor.
There was TikToks about it.
Yeah, they made a kid. There was a kid that identified as a cat at one of the schools here, and they made the school put a litter box.
I fucking heard about this. My aunt told me about this.
They put a litter box in the classroom or put a litter box in the bathroom, wherever they put it, for this kid because he identifies as a cat. And
Yeah.
that is real, and they actually did that.
And the parents are the one that went and fought with the principal of the school to say my child needs a litter box because they are a cat.
Imagine a massive shit from a human being in a litter box.
Yeah.
That's repulsive.
Yeah, literally. I wonder if Anoop Gill misses glass up, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure if they miss it or not.
So you don't miss it? Okay, yeah, no worries.
I don't think they do.
No, I don't think they miss it.
Yeah, you see the spam there, Sick?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see anything.
Slacking. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out some work shit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
No,
you're,
okay.
you're not on the
it's
clock
okay.
or
Yeah,
anything.
just work your second job.
I know,
while
dude.
you're on
Literally,
here.
my boss is texting me here, and then my other bosses are here to ask me to carry shit, and I can't carry anything.
This is ridiculous.
Cap is running through wires.
Yeah.
Guys, this whole day is a fucking shit show.
Yeah, watch him. He might step on that. Anyway,
Cap.
So yeah, it's gonna be a little hectic today, guys. We're not gonna lie. Like it's not gonna be anything crazy. Thank you, Amy.
Amy, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Guys, we need some new members because we want to start a second podcast, but that can't happen because I'm literally still in the negatives with this one. So.
Yeah. So we should talk about that just momentarily. So Karlee and I had a mukbang that we did. It was a sushi one, and we were talking about how we on this podcast. There's been obviously a couple comments about how we have to tiptoe around certain things and be not sick, but we have to tiptoe around certain things and be like politically correct.
Right.
And honestly, guys, I'm not gonna bullshit you. We're not those people.
No. In real life.
I'm gonna speak for both of us. This is my
What?
wife. This is my wife. I can do that now.
You're not?
We are not those people. We're not the politically correct people. We're not like the problem is with the internet is like you say one thing wrong, you offend 65,000 people, and then it's a fucking problem. But we want to start a second podcast, more of like a morning talk show thing, sipping coffee, talking about real life shit. Like, people can still email in for advice, and people can still, ask questions and whatever. But we want to do something that's more like real shit, like real life stuff. Tell you how it is. I will hurt your feelings type thing, and that sort of
You
thing.
can try to hurt my feelings.
No, I probably won't work.
I
well
bet
for
you won't.
Can I shut this?
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
with him in it.
Cap is just fucking chilling.
But we had a lot of people request, like after we had mentioned it, people were like, yeah, you should do it. That sounds awesome. So if you guys do want to see that, let us know. We do want to do it, and we're thinking about doing it, but yeah. So, yeah. We told Karlee she can step out when she needs to. So yeah, that's what. Sick. You want to talk about what's going on with you?
Yeah, man. Fucking hell. Sorry, I'm just trying. I got cat hair literally everywhere in my face. Like I was kissing Kappa, like no tomorrow. Okay, so basically, what's going on with me is I'm not going to be here next week again.
What the? Sick.
It's not my fault, man. I had to sign on to this project, and they needed full commitment, all 5 shows, and it just so happens that all 5 shows fall on a Friday. Well, the next 3 shows. Will I at least
get some clips or no?
We'll talk. I'll just talk about that after, off the thing. But like, I'm trying. I'm really trying. Okay, I'm one person. I only have 24 hours in a day. I'm really trying, guys. I'm sorry. I've been slacking with the
maybe we could just have Sick on once a month.
I've heard other editors say that they've had more than 24 hours in a day. So I don't know if you're just not trying.
I'm not a fucking editor, dude. I'm not a fucking editor.
I don't know.
Okay, I talk for a living with this I almost said queef in my hair. This quiff in my hair. Isn't that what that's called?
What is that called?
Isn't it a quiff when your hair quiffs over?
I don't know.
I almost called it a queef.
I don't know. I don't know what that's called. But
that is a queef.
Yeah. Well, sorta. But yeah, no. So we're thinking about doing that. If you guys want to see that, let us know. Type 1 if you want to see that podcast. But yeah, Sick is back today. Apparently not next week though. And Karlee and I are just very exhausted. So you know what? We're gonna try to give you guys a decent show at least.
Also, somebody said it seems like I'm over couples in the ring. I'm not. I just have anxiety today. I've been like not feeling good for the past like 3 weeks now. So
I want you guys to know. I mean, you could say this yourself. I don't want people to think I'm like, my wife's fine. No, like Karlee, when she gets on camera, the live stream, you would think that she would be like okay with it by now. You know, having 1 million subscribers and all, and like doing this for a job. But that is not the case. Every time we go live, it's a lot of anxiety.
I think it's because I know I can't just like
leave.
Yeah. I have to be here for an hour, and that always gives me anxiety because then I think about having anxiety and not being able to leave, and then it gives me anxiety. I used to leave school all the time because I had anxiety. Like it's just horrible. So
Kappa's being bad.
Kappa, come on. Should I kick him out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get Kappa out of here.
Sorry Caps.
Sorry guys. Okay, well, you know what? We should start with some emails. Get the ball rolling a little bit. We have a couple good emails today. Obviously, you can tell by the title. There is a pretty juicy one that I love those, obviously. No continuations today. Those are my favorite ones. So I do like the continuation. So if anybody that's watching this that's sent in an email, send in a continuation. We want to see your updates, right? So we'll start it off.
Yeah, please do. So I'm really sorry, guys. I'm just fucking all over the place right now.
It's okay. Okay, so this one is titled, I Hate My Husband's Friends.
Same.
Hey, guys. I love watching the podcast every Friday. You guys always have great advice, and I've been needing some advice on a situation that's recently happening for the past few months.
We got you.
I'm 23 years old, married with 2 kids.
Same.
My husband is in the military,
Same.
But we met when he had just joined. We were doing long distance, and eventually I got pregnant, and that's when we decided to get married so we can live together as a family.
Okay.
My husband is like my best friend, and we get along so well.
Mm-hmm.
We have the same interests and just enjoy being together a lot, but we had just moved to another state, and my husband has made a couple friends at work that I feel are so disrespectful towards me as my husband's partners. They love to ask him to go to bars every Friday or Saturday. I don't necessarily love it, but I let my husband go while I stay home with the kids so we can have some time with his friends. I have no friends here, so most of the time I stay home with the kids, or when he's gone, I just hang out with him. Or when he's home, I just hang out with him. His friends are all single, so they act like single guys when they're out. It makes me uncomfortable knowing my husband is going out with them every week, and he's the only one married. I let him go because I do trust him, and I try to give my husband his alone time with his friends. A couple weeks ago, I looked at my husband's phone and seen his friend was sending him videos of girls showing off their body. One video, a girl was pushing her butt crack against a pole.
What?
They were all seen videos, but there wasn't any responses to them. It made me uncomfortable, and I immediately got upset and confronted my husband about them. And he said he doesn't know why he sends that stuff. He said he doesn't even open it. He just ignores it. I don't understand why he'd be sending my husband that, knowing that he's married. And his friend knows me because we all hung out together before. I was really upset and let him know I didn't like it. He looked like he was upset for me and said he will tell him to stop sending him that stuff the next day because his friend was coming over the next day for a barbecue we were doing. I also told him to tell me right away if he sends more videos like that. I never seen... What's wrong?
No, I'm just dying. I'll tell you later. Go.
Oh, okay.
Go.
I never seen if he really did talk to his friend about it because I wasn't by my husband's side all day long, but I still chose to trust him. A few weeks later, I was with my husband. I seen he got a message from his friend on Instagram, which is where I seen all the other videos. I told him to click on it, so my husband does, and lo and behold, another video. I asked my husband, did he tell his friend to stop sending them? He said, yeah. My husband started to get annoyed that I kept getting mad at him, saying it's not his fault. His friends keep sending him his videos. I just don't understand why he needs to send his only friend that's in a relationship these types of videos. So, basically, this is the same thing. This is the end caveat. Do I let him still hang out with them? I also don't love him going to the bar with them anymore, so should I tell him to stop? I'm not sure what to do, but I need some advice. I feel like I'm going crazy.
A lot of these barbecues are fucking crazy, dude. Every time there's a barbecue involved, you know some shit's going to go down.
That's actually so true.
Yeah.
Is that why you started laughing?
Yeah, because the barbecues are always like, you know some shit's going to happen. When there's family involved and the barbecues are happening,
you know what?
Something's going to happen.
It's either the barbecue in Alabama or the fucking cutting the lawn in the UK.
It's one or the other. It's like, it's really
Apparently,
fucking funny.
if you mow your lawn, don't because your girlfriend's going to fuck your brother because that's happened down here. And then also if there's a barbecue, there might be some other issues. But
it might do a quickie in the bathroom with your dad.
Yeah, exactly. You never know what goes on in those family barbecues with the fam jam. I think if your husband has told his friends to stop sending these kinds of videos and they're not respecting that, I do feel like it's a separate conversation for your husband to have and be like, listen, if you guys don't stop doing that and disrespecting my relationship, I'm not going to be able to see you guys anymore. Like, do you the due diligence, especially because you're in a state where you don't have anybody as friends. It's only fair, honestly. So, yeah.
Also, I mean, I kind of want to see a video of a booty split by a pole. Like, that shit sounds mad funny, doesn't it?
Yeah, Sick needs to be tagged in the group chat there, so get Sick involved, I guess.
Dude, I want to see pole splitting butt cheeks.
Yeah, Sick seems like he's real into it, so.
You don't want to see that?
No, I'm good, man. You can, though. Maybe we'll...
That's what I thought.
Okay, now that she's gone, you don't want to see that? I'm just kidding.
We'll tell him to patch you in. So yeah, no, I think I definitely think that's a conversation to be had. What do you think, Sick? In all seriousness.
In all seriousness, I definitely think you need to speak to the guy. Can y'all hear me? Okay. I think you guys need to speak to the guy and tell him, like, listen, you know how I feel about this. I'm your girlfriend, wife. I'm your significant other. But if you don't want to tell your friends about that, well, then, you know, there's going to be a problem between you and I. It's going to jeopardize our relationship. It's going to affect our relationship. And if your husband or your significant other still can't agree to that, then I don't know what to tell you. That's something you guys need to figure out. But if he does understand, like, okay, my girl feels this type of way, I got to tell my boys. And if his boys don't listen, then maybe he needs to distance himself from his boys a little bit.
Exactly. Well said. So yeah, keep us updated on what happens, but I do think that's great advice. I think that's the way it has to go. Okay, let's go next.
Oh yeah, more.
Is my mom trying to control my life? Sorry guys, Karlee did have to step out again. It is the anxiety thing, right? So it's something that she can't control, obviously. So now instead of like forcing her to stay for the show, we're just like, take a step out. It's okay. Sick and I can hold down the fort.
Fuck we're
good. We're good, right? So we can hold down the fort.
Hell yeah. Oh, by the way. Because you just like to ramble and do shit, I'd like to give Bryn a shout out for becoming a new member.
Thank you, Bryn. We appreciate you joining. Welcome to the coaches. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Okay. So is my mom trying to control my life? Hi, Karlee, Josh, and Sick.
Hi.
My fiance and I have been together for a little over 3 years, and we are expecting a baby next month. Congrats. We're 21 and 23. We've been talking about marriage for a while, and he proposed in August. We're super excited and decided on getting married next June. We're going to be doing a destination wedding on an island.
Let's go.
My mom.
Hey, be careful with the island stuff. Just make sure you pick the right island.
Facts. My mom is a travel agent, so she wanted to book the rooms and wedding for us, and she will get commission. But ever since I told my mom about the wedding, it has been nothing but negative comments from her. Every single time we have talked about it, she says things like, why are you rushing it? Or a baby is hard work and can change your relationship. Or you should wait and make sure this is something you really want to do. It seems like she's just coming up with every excuse in the book for us on why we shouldn't get married. And it's honestly really upsetting my partner and I. She also repeatedly questions the resort we chose and how our baby isn't going to be old enough to enjoy the wedding. Because of this, we went ahead and booked everything by ourselves. I was tired of her talking crap to me every time the wedding was brought up, so I didn't want to plan it with her anymore. This really upset her, and she told me she wants nothing to do with the wedding anymore. I told her she was petty and left it at that. This was a month ago. Well, she must have gotten over it, and today she called me and started talking about the wedding and saying the same negative stuff again. I don't know how to tell her to stop without upsetting her. I don't want to fight with her, but this is really starting to take a toll on me and my fiance. I don't know what to do about it. Any advice?
You're newly married. What do you think?
So, to me, I think that it's super. I don't like when. Okay. So, parents are there to guide you, right? Parents will never stop being parents or shouldn't stop being parents. I think that even if you're 40 and your parents are alive, they're still not going to stop being your parent, right? I think at the same time, though, it's important for your parent to know when you're making a decision for yourself and to shut the fuck up, to be honest. Like,
facts.
For example, Karlee and I got engaged and married very quickly. Engagement and marriage was like 2 months apart, boom, boom, done, right? True. My parents only had positive things to say about that because they knew that in my heart, this is what I wanted to do. There wasn't any question about it, and it wasn't, they didn't even question saying like, you really sure about this, son? You think? No, they didn't even say anything. They were just like, yeah, let's fucking boom, done, right? So they were very supportive. So I think at some point, your parent, yes, they're going to be your parent, but they do need to learn when to shut up. And if this is something that you want to do, I do think that you should tell your mom that it's upsetting you guys. Like, hey, mom, we're getting married whether you're saying these things or not. So just fucking get on board or get the fuck out. Like, be real. If she can't take that, then I don't know.
Unless you're Italian, maybe don't tell your mom to get the fuck out because she will get the fuck in your ass with a shoe.
Right. So maybe you don't want to shoot in your ass. Don't do that. But what I'm saying is that maybe just have a polite conversation with her. Say, listen, mom, we're getting married whether you like it or not. Just either get with it or I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's happening, so, like, you have no choice.
One thing I do want to say, though, and I do it... What? I don't know what you're talking about right now.
No, go.
Why are you laughing?
Go.
One thing I do want to say, though, and I kind of disagree and agree with it. So when her mom's saying stuff like, marriage is hard, like, don't rush into it, like, a kid is hard, that type of stuff, I understand, I get. Yeah. But I disagree with her when she's, like, constantly tearing it apart, saying, no, why are you doing it here? Why are you doing it? You should do it here, whatever that is. That part, when she's telling you about how to do the wedding, I think that's when she's crossing a line where it's just like, hey, mom, this is our wedding. Right. Let us do it the way we want. But just her giving the, I guess, regular parental advice about, just make sure you don't rush into it. Are you sure this is the right decision you're making? Like, stuff like that, I think, is actual valid advice.
Right. I agree.
Be careful when what she says.
I do agree, but it has to stop at one point, right? It doesn't have to continue, and every time she brings up the wedding, it doesn't have to be all negative. So, you know what? I wish you luck. I just don't agree with that. I just think if you're going to get married, you're going to do it anyway, and it's really, your parent is there for guidance, but it's not necessarily to just keep putting you down every time you fucking have a discussion about the wedding. So, I agree. I do think you should have a conversation. Let us know how it goes if you do. And
why is everyone laughing at me? What am I doing?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
It's kind of fucked up, though.
What are you doing with your hat? The hat changes. I don't get it.
Because he's wearing a hat, there's a problem? I don't understand.
What the fuck?
Oh, well,
whatever.
It is what it is. We'll just ignore it.
Thanks, guys.
Just ignore the haters. I do it.
Yeah, honestly. Fuck the haters.
Yeah, seriously. All right. Thank you for your email. We're flying through these, honestly. Maybe we take a little... Wait, fuck that. Husband's wife, come and go. Always be loyal to your real family. No, I don't agree with that, Johnny. I don't think husbands and wives come and go.
Johnny's been through some divorces in his life.
Johnny's been through like... You know what, Johnny? I don't know, buddy. I don't know if maybe you're the problem. I don't know. You got to think about that sometimes, You know when someone comes to you and they're like, man, I just can't find a relationship. Like, every relationship of mine fails. This person's doing this, and then this person does this. Like, they're all the same. Maybe it's time to self-reflect. Maybe it's time to take a look in the mirror,
I just seen a meme the other day, actually. It was like, all your exes are crazy. All of them? How convenient. Crazy, eh? All your exes happen to be crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
No, exactly. There's a common denominator and all that. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, that was a big word for you.
Denominator?
Common.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, what else we got, bruh? What else we got? Yo, let's keep going with these emails. Yo, I missed this. Couples in the ring, baby. We back.
Okay.
Baby.
Lazy boyfriend.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, that's the one. Lazy boyfriend. This is never good. This is never ever good.
I just want to say one thing about lazy boyfriend. A lazy boyfriend.
Sorry, that one got me. My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Lazy boyfriend is shouldn't be a thing. So the only laziness should start. Are you good? Look at this guy. What's happening with you?
My tea's hot.
The laziness should happen when you become a husband. If you're still a boyfriend and you're lazy, kick him to the curb.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. Lazy boyfriend. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Karlee.
Welcome back, Karlee. Okay, this
You know what an ugly name is? Cornelius.
Whoa, dude. That's some royalty
all the
shit.
Corneliuses in the chat are crying.
Are they
right now.
corny?
Because it sounded like you said cure.
Cornly. Hi, Cornly.
Yo, everyone in the chat's laughing at me for some reason. I don't fucking know why.
I don't know why either.
I told them ignore the haters because that's what we try to do. You know?
Whatever,
My
I
ears
try
are
it.
itchy. Okay. Let's see. So, lazy boyfriend. So, basically, me and my boyfriend have been together for 2 years. I have my own place, and he quickly moved in with me around 5 to 6 months after we got together. That is way too quick. Who would do that? Anyway, at first, it was a new relationship. I thought he was just leaving things laying around because it was all new and exciting, etc., so I let it go. 2 years down the line, I'm still having the same issue. Basically, his mom, they're British, has always cleaned up for him his whole life.
Wait, you know the rule. When
Fucking hell, all right.
Wait, my thing is, if he was already lazy to begin with, usually
No, that's a red flag.
Usually it gets worse. Usually everyone acts all like clean and like
Yeah.
whatever, and then they start to get comfortable and laid back. So if it was already off the, I don't know.
That's already a problem. Like, you don't understand. Like,
you moved in with a lazy boyfriend.
Like, the first 5 or 6 months, he's already leaving clothes on the floor and dishes in the sink, and you're questioning why he's still like that. Like,
That's
she's like, I thought he was just excited. What?
That's insane.
It's the opposite.
That makes no fucking sense, you know, right? So, he's always been handed anything he wants. Yikes. Never really had to work for anything, to be honest. He moved in with me, and I'm constantly cleaning up behind him. He never washes his laundry. It got to the point I had to get free laundry baskets to keep his dirty laundry in. Even then, his clothes were still scattered all over my floor. He leaves his dirty dishes in the sink, piled up, food packets around, etc. I also work 12
Not the food packets.
Yeah, seriously. I also work 12-hour shifts most of the time, so it's a nightmare to come home to, especially when I'm back, and most of the time he's playing Xbox. Oh, just feels like I'm being ignored.
So he's cheating on you?
With the Xbox.
Oh, do you get it?
I've argued with him for 2 years over it, as I'm 21 and he's 23.
What is happening?
So
Y'all are
he's-
kids.
So he's older than me, and I thought he would surely be more mature. I've tried absolutely everything to get him to listen to me, as it really affects my mental health. I hate when I've cleaned my whole house and he comes in at the back of me and messes it up. I spoke to his mom, as they're really close, and I thought she could maybe have a word with him, but she phoned him and started going crazy, saying that she's not his keeper and that he's just laid back. She's always defending him. So she also said that he needs to learn his actions have consequences.
They sent pictures?
Yeah.
Well,
I
what?
just see that.
I want to see.
Now,
Wait.
or maybe fuck, it's kind of too. So can
too
you
late.
go to the, open up another tab? We're gonna show you guys these. There's pictures. Wow.
Oh shit.
Go to Gmail.
Yeah, but make sure you don't show anything from the
don't-
Nothing
email.
stream, nothing sharing yet.
Is
don't worry.
this?
No, that's the wrong
No,
account.
go up to the top and switch it to couples in the ring. There you go. It's start. Oh, with the one with the pictures. Look down.
Right
down.
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can't show anything.
I know.
Don't click.
Don't
yeah.
worry,
So
don't
go into the pictures. Can you like go? So if you open that, can you go side to side? Like
Yeah,
go
but
through?
I'm gonna have to download them something because I can see all the text right here.
What?
Yeah, but that text doesn't really show anything, does it? What does it say?
Let me see.
Is it just letters? And
No, it's just letters.
No,
That's
right
fine.
here. I see that. Like when I open this picture up, you see it in the background.
Oh, you're right.
I see.
I gotta download all the things. I'll download them quick.
Okay.
Keep reading.
We're gonna download the pictures for you guys to show you what's going on.
Keep reading. It wasn't done.
So basically, his mom. Okay, so she's always defending him. She also said he needs to learn his actions have consequences. Now I'm going to speak to his mom, and I've never done it behind his back. My own mom and dad have tried to reason with him politely, just saying that if he cleans up stuff up straight after, that it's done and he can play his games after. I know I shouldn't get his mom involved, but it was purely to try to save a relationship because I'm feeling like I'm living with a child. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. No.
What?
Did you already switch?
No.
Don't put him up.
No, I haven't.
My bad. Says, I will attach photos of his mess. Please don't show them to anyone. It was just for Karlee and Josh to see to get an idea what I'm dealing with.
Can I see them?
Yeah, go through them yourself. You got them.
All right, I'm gonna sorry, y'all. Sorry, gang.
Yeah, so
Sucks to suck.
she said
Let's rate the photos, though.
She said part 2, though. She said, sorry, forgot to include in part 1. But I basically, when I was speaking to his mom in person about it, because as I said, I'm trying to do anything to keep the relationship as I love him. She said to me something along the lines of, isn't it worth putting up with a bit of mess? At least you know he loves you. And I said to her, that's the thing, I don't feel loved as he's constantly on his phone. Basically, whenever in the bed, in the car, I'm talking to him, he's on his phone. He genuinely ignores me a lot for his phone. I've got BPD, so a lot of people may think I'm overreacting, but being ignored is one of my triggers, especially if it's been going on for 2 years. But yeah, so that's
Okay,
it.
even though they can't see the photos, we should look at them and rate them.
Oh.
Yeah.
So first, I'm going to explain what I'm seeing, though. I'm going to explain it.
Go to the first one.
Dishes in
that
the
one.
sink with like...
It's because it's overflowing the sink. It's not just a little bit.
It's overflowing the sink, and it's like... It's funny because the fucking...
Sponge is right
the
there.
sponge is right next to
Pick up
it.
the sponge to fit more stuff in it.
He's like, love
To
it.
be fair,
Yeah.
they're kind of low on dish soap.
Yeah, he has enough to get it done, though.
Yeah.
Dish soap goes a long way. So then, that's the first one. Second one is... There's fucking wrappers and shit in the bed.
Yeah,
Not like music rappers.
That's disgusting.
He left wrappers like fucking candy
At least
wrappers.
could have done it on the side of the bed, like on the
Yeah.
nightstand.
He left it in the bed.
Because
Like,
sometimes if I eat at nighttime, I'll leave it, and then in the morning I clean it.
like in the cover. That's
What
disgusting.
kind of food does it look like?
It looks like Kit Kat bites. Maybe at that time.
Scrumptious.
And then more dishes in the sink overflowing. Just garbage next to the bed with like a bunch of his stuff.
I'm going to be honest.
It's not terrible.
It's not horrible, but I get when you're living with someone that it's like when it's not your mess, it also seems worse than it is because it's not your mess. And also it's more of a respect thing than it is of how bad it is.
I just don't think that it's like fair. Yeah, see, that's gross. That's bad.
Oh,
The
yeah.
next one's bad. The next one is just garbage all over the fucking floor.
I mean,
like,
sometimes when I'm depressed, my side of the bed gets pretty gross, but it's
Yeah,
usually just pillows.
But
and
this
clothes.
is okay. So here's the thing. It's over 2 years, right? And it's obviously not getting better. And his
Right.
mom is defending him, saying he's just a laid back person.
Enabling.
No, that's not a good thing. The mom is enabling him. She's fucking literally sticking up for him. Be like, don't you just? Isn't it better that he just loves you? Are you fucking crazy, bro? Like, that makes no fucking sense. She comes to him after 12 hours, he fucking shits on the floor. He's like, but he loves you, yeah?
I
So-
actually had that same problem once with someone. Basically, I told his parents that they weren't cleaning, and then she was like, well, my therapist told me that if I really hate the light being on, it's no point in starting an argument. I should just turn off the light for the rest of my life. And I was like, what kind of... So basically, you're telling me that I should just settle and be okay with someone just being there.
Can I say something?
That's such a bad analogy.
It was the
That
mother,
was a very
too.
shitty analogy.
Yeah,
Not
it
on your half, just
Like,
the person who said
someone
it.
to say that,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have something to say. The second picture of the dishes looked a little less messy.
It did.
Yeah, it did.
Looks
So
like
it
he's getting
cleaned up.
better.
Yeah.
Or she cleaned it.
Maybe
and
that's
then he added
progress.
it right after.
Fuck.
You
I
never
do
know.
also want to say that one of the pictures looked like there was a dildo on the floor.
What?
The room one. I could be wrong.
Like, he could have at least cleaned up his dildo.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
the fuck, man?
Like, what is that black thing in the back?
Next
Which one?
Next one.
Oh,
That by the dresser.
a Gatorade bottle.
Gatorade bottle.
You sick
Shut the fuck up.
Ew, the yogurt open.
Oh, look at this one.
Oh,
Dude.
zoom in on next to
Oh,
that.
that's way worse.
There's yogurt
Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh,
Sorry, I wish we could show
on
you.
the ground.
I wish we could show you.
Gross. Okay, let's stop talking about this.
Fuck, I
No one
really
can
wish
see.
we could show you guys because it's pretty gross. I definitely think that it's fucked up because the mom shouldn't be enabling him, obviously. But on set, like, I feel like that was a red flag pretty quickly on, right? And I feel like if he's not getting better after 2 years, I don't see how it's gonna get better unless he just all of a sudden, wakes up one day. He's like, I'm gonna clean today.
I'm gonna clean.
I'm gonna
today.
clean after she gets home from a 12-hour shift. I'll clean up.
I'm gonna be a good person today.
Yeah, no. I don't know. Have a talk with him, not the fucking mother. Talk to him.
I also bet you any money that mom's a single mother.
Why? That's a bold
Because the way she's treating her son, and I bet it's the only son.
Single mothers, though, I'm not gonna lie, do have a little bit of an attachment issue with sons.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
They act like they're dating them sometimes.
I agree.
Also married women, but usually if it's like a single mother, they're like they're like so possessive and like obsessed, like almost like they're like dating their son. It's really fucking creepy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, dude. You ever heard of Alabama? It's pretty common over there.
Damn it. No, so I don't think you should be going to his mom. I think you should straight up tell him, like, hey, this is not fucking okay, and it keeps getting worse and worse and worse, and you're not getting better. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of at my wit's end, and it was your place to begin with, so it's like a respect thing. Like, tell him to get his head out of his ass. Wait, what do they call it? A fanny?
No, a fanny's your poos.
What?
Yeah.
A fanny's your frontal.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Fanny.
What a fanny pack.
Oh my god, that's so true.
Yo, a fanny pack could also be mistaken for a brown vagina, like a Pakistani vagina.
Okay, bye.
What?
Fanny pack?
I'm out of here.
I don't know what the hell you guys are
All of
laughing
a
at.
sudden, anxiety again.
Whoa. Whoa.
Guys, I'm not doing anything. I'm just doing the hat thing Six has been doing.
What hat thing? Why are you putting this on me? I didn't know hat thing.
Okay, listen. Let's move past that one. Let's move past it. Let's take a little segue into maybe just another discussion because this will be one of the last emails.
This will be one of the last episodes of Couples in the Ring ever.
No.
No, it won't, guys.
I'm
no,
kidding,
it won't.
I'm kidding.
But we do have one more email, and I kind of want to save it for a little bit later.
Okay.
But if you guys want to, if the chat wants to ask us anything or the chat wants to say anything, we'll read it now. And we'll just kind of chill. We'll just chill for a little bit. This is a chill
guys,
episode.
because how are you? We haven't spoken to you in forever. I don't know how you are doing. So tell me how you are doing in the comments because I want to know about you. We talk all the time.
Do people
Stop
message you?
talking.
Do people message
I'm
you?
talking.
We'll fire you.
I'm talking.
Well, he's already fired because he
talking.
never shows up.
I'm
You're
talking.
fired.
I'm talking.
Speak,
This is about you.
because I'm allowing you to.
I'm gonna freak out.
Ma'am, am I a woman? I don't need your permission to speak.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're done.
Oh.
That's your.
Oh, I'm done.
No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
That's your final straw.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
That-
done.
That's your final straw.
I'm done.
That's the joke.
Can that at least be a plastic straw?
You're a dumbass. Okay, continue. Do people ever message you about what you say? Ever? Like, you ever get that?
Not in a bad way. They always message me saying, yo, that was actually really funny. And that's why it's like, I know people want to laugh, but they're just scared to do it publicly. As long as you can laugh about it and like just message me if you think it's funny, that's fine. I'm cool with it.
Oh, okay. You should expose all those people.
No.
I'm just kidding. Question, do you think the mother should have more say in a baby's name than the father?
Yes.
Why?
Because.
Really?
Wait, wait, one more time?
Do you think the mother should have more say in the baby's name than the father?
Yes.
Baby's name?
I don't think it should be
Yeah.
all up to her, but I think
Who did more work during conception?
Yeah, I think. Well, who did more work in total? The woman.
No, conception.
I think the woman should. I don't think it should be the only she shouldn't be the only person to make the name up.
So what are you thinking, like 70-30?
Like I think she should yeah.
Oh, a name should be 50-50. 55-45 at
No.
most.
No.
Why?
Okay, here's the
No.
thing. Here's the thing.
Or have a deal.
I feel like, now this is a broad statement. This is something we should say on the other podcast that we might do. But what I'll say is
I
that
love rawness.
I do believe, obviously, it means that like most of the time, I do believe that the mother is more excited for the child than the father is. That might be
Excuse me?
I think the
Like,
mother's
like
just
I'm saying,
excited to get
like,
the
I
child
think-
out of her
yeah, like-
stomach.
No. I think that the mother is like more like, oh my god, I'm fucking like like a mother, like, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
No.
No? Maybe not.
Excuse me?
No, I'm not saying, I said most of the time, first of all, so watch your mouth.
No, I don't think that's true. No.
You don't think the mother is more like...
Maybe if they're not together, maybe.
Okay, so why do you think that the mother should have more say of the baby's name?
Because she's fucking growing it. What do you mean?
Is it a plant?
Women's teeth fall out because the baby is sucking so much out of them. Their teeth fall out.
I'm sorry?
Yes. Women
Yeah,
lose their teeth.
I didn't know that either.
During pregnancy.
Teeth?
Their hair.
So
Our bodies will never be the same. Are you crazy?
Bro, I cannot be with a girl who looks like she's fucking 95 at 36.
You guys, your stomach hurts when you're brewing a shit. We're making a human.
I'm sorry?
I have celiac. You better watch your mouth. You better fucking take that back.
No, it's
Bro,
it's extra
you're
true
brewing
for
a
you.
shit. That's so funny.
It's true.
Brewing a shit's hilarious.
It's true.
Yo, but I gotta say something. Though. Okay, so I'll give you my aunt and uncle's example. What they do, right? So they had an agreement because my uncle's name starts with an H, my aunt's name starts with an A, right? So they had an agreement that if they have daughters, they'll name them with an H, and if they have a son, they'll name them with an A.
Okay.
So that was their agreement from the get-go.
See, the thing is I'm not gonna argue with. For me, I'm speaking on a grand scheme of things. Do I think Karlee has more of a say of the name than I do? Absolutely. If Karlee's like, I'm gonna name this fucking kid whatever, I'm gonna be like, sure, babe. Like,
What if she wants to name it Pastrocius? Like that Greek guy.
Pastrami.
That's kind of cute. Hi, Pastrami.
You should name something Josh can't eat, like bread.
Pastrami.
Hey, Strami.
That's cute.
No.
Take it.
I don't think the mother should just be like, okay, I'm gonna name the baby something that the dad absolutely hates. I think there should be some type of like, I think the father should be like, oh, I don't love the name, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, like give your honest opinion, but I do agree.
If you can find a name you both like, luckily both of the names we've picked, we both really like.
Yes, it was quick. There was no like. So the first name she had already been like.
I don't know if you want to give it out though.
We're not.
I thought you were about to do it.
I would never.
We're not. The first name she had already kind of like had in her mind. I was like, yeah, I fucking love that. That's dope as fuck.
Well, actually, you didn't like it at first.
Yeah, you're right.
At all.
It kind of took me a little bit to warm up to the name, and then as I started.
How many
saying
zeros?
Huh?
How many zeros?
No. No, but it was it did take me a little bit, and then I was like, no, that's a fucking dope ass name. I see why you like that. Then the second name actually happened, so I came up with the 2nd name technically, and then she's like, I don't know if, and then she's like, no, I fucking love that. Like I was like, yeah, that's dope. So
you have to get used to it. It's just like everything. Like at first, it's gonna sound crazy, but then when you call somebody that over and over and over and again,
then it's whatever.
Seems normal.
Okay, I have 2 questions.
Go.
How do you guys feel about, like, I guess untraditional names? Like, for example, like Kanye, names his daughter North.
That's
so
what we like.
Yeah,
like untraditional.
That's our names that we've chosen.
I don't want my
like
kid
that.
to be named fucking Josh.
We don't know
So
anyone
if
with
your
these names. We
child
actually
Brick
made
Wall
them
is
up.
walking around, it's like, hey, Brick Wall is a brick wall. It's like, would that be cannibalism?
No, I think that if it's something like super like out of the norm, I don't know if I
Norm's cute.
Norm
Hey,
is
Norm.
Norm is a
Hey,
regular
Norman.
name.
Do you want to birth a
It's
45-year-old
funny.
man?
It's funny. Like imagine a little baby. Hey, Norm.
I like when people name cats
Yes,
human names like that. Hey Norman, or like hey
George.
Hey Bill, and it's a little cat. That's fucking awesome, bro.
It's gross. The second thing I was gonna say, it'd be a dope fucking way to get back. Let's say the parents don't get along, right? It'd be a dope fucking prank to get back at the other person if you name the child one of that person's exes.
Hell yeah.
No, that's not even.
That's petty as fuck. I
That's
love it.
mad petty, but that'd be a fucking dope prank.
Yeah, no, they.
Did you pick the girl name or the boy? I picked the boy name. He picked the girl name.
Yeah,
Well,
surprisingly.
he came up with the girl name, and I didn't have a girl name, and I loved it because it went with the boy name, and it happened so randomly, and the nickname was super cute.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking rude. What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck was that?
Oh,
That's the most. I don't think they meant to, but that was the most backhanded fucking compliment I've ever. I'm like, this is what they said. They go, "This is the prettiest I've seen you in a while, Karlee. Love that hairstyle on you."
What the fuck?
Before that,
Ew.
you could use some work, but this is working for you, so keep that up.
Oh,
I
God.
think that was unintentional because that person has commented on like all of our videos.
I know, it's just funny.
That is fucking hilarious.
Definitely not what they meant.
Yeah.
Definitely what they meant.
Definitely fucked though. Not probably what they anticipated to happen off that one.
Whatever.
It's okay. Wording was just fucked up, but
Thank you.
Yeah. What?
What?
What? Oh.
Are you guys good?
I thought they meant they were agreeing with. I was like, okay, don't make me do my hairstyle like this every day.
Stay toxic, sick.
Are you?
Okay.
Do you consider let's be real?
Oh shit.
Do you consider yourself a toxic person? Now, toxic is overused now, and
Yeah,
people
for sure.
I fucking hate that word.
People have fucking took all the meaning out
The
of
new
that
generation
word.
loves that word. They'll
Yeah.
be like, I don't want to go here. You're so toxic.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I can't eat bread. You're so toxic.
Literally.
Literally. Toxic.
Yeah, you want to see toxic?
My
Give me
sister
bread.
uses that word a lot. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's just one of those words that's become
It's- you know what, it's
so
TikTok.
over.
It's
I actually
TikTok.
didn't even know that word was what it meant until like this whole Gen Z era.
It's
like
TikTok.
2-3 years ago.
It's TikTok.
I think someone can be toxic, but I don't think the toxic's the correct word. I think it's like not a healthy relationship
you could call an unhealthy relationship
toxic.
toxic, but I do think that people overuse that word and they've given it a new spin. I don't know,
Right.
but do you? I'm gonna use it for the sake of this. Sick. Do you believe that you are a toxic person?
I think it depends on what, man.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I think it depends on what trait we're talking about.
The teeth are killing me, bro. When you don't smile and you're just sitting there and they're fucking do it again. Don't smile though. No,
I think it depends on
yeah.
what trait you're talking about. Because what is toxicity? Like, just because if I don't like something, if you like something, like, is that toxic? Or, it's starting to hurt. Or if I like, for example, if I don't want to go anywhere, or if I think, like, if I have a certain mindset, like, let's say I have a conservative mindset on something, and someone has a liberal mindset on something, does that make me toxic to them, and them toxic to me because of our differences in that regard, right?
So I know you're an outspoken person on the podcast, but with your like friend group,
Yeah.
are you or not even in friend group? Let's not do friends because everyone's outspoken with their friends, really.
Right.
Are you outspoken in public, like to people that you might not know? Like if someone has an opinion and they're like, "Hey, I don't agree with this," and you're like, "Well, actually," and then are you outspoken in that regard?
No, I don't. Like, I won't roast them. I won't talk shit. Like, I'll genuinely have a serious conversation with them. Like, let's say somebody comes up to me and they're, again, another value or belief that we might disagree on. I'm not going to say, well, fuck you, whatever. I'm going to be, okay, well, let's have a conversation.
Like a mature debate.
Yeah.
Mature debate. And at the end of it, excuse me, if we agree to disagree, it is what it is. But if one person, like, I would never get mad. I'll never get angry. Like, I'll never be like, well, fuck you then, okay? Like,
Yeah.
fuck, that's what you think. I don't give a shit. Like, whatever. Never that. If it's a friend, of course, I've done that with friends because it's just depending on the situation. But a random person, no, never that.
So the reason why there's really not a reason why I asked, but I've began to learn. So I was always the type of person where I would voice my opinion, no issue. I had no problem. I still have no problem with like confrontation and voicing my opinion and really just like, telling that person, oh no, I disagree. That's fine. Like you can say what you want to say, but like I disagree. No problem. When it comes to like things that like, when some people might say something that's like rude and they don't mean it, or they like make a comment. Yeah. Sure, we'll use the comment for an example. But like, you know what happens all the time where people make a thing and you're like, oh, that was kind of fucking weird.
Yeah.
Karlee is very outspoken with that stuff. Like it will very outspoken. Like doesn't give a fuck about what that person is gonna say next. Like if they're like they make a comment and she's like, that's rude. You're not supposed to say that. That's really rude or whatever. Like she'll just say what's on her mind.
Yeah.
She has no filter where it's like she's like she
Hey.
truly does not give a fuck, but I think that's because you've always been in like a public eye and you've been judged by so many different
Okay,
people.
let's. Okay, there is point unless if it's a jab at me where they're being a smartass. That's what I do.
Yeah.
If they're if there's actually there has been times where people have said something out of pocket, but I don't think they've realized it was offending me, so I just didn't say anything.
Right.
But if they're blatantly like saying something smart to me, but think that it's just a joke, but it's like, nah, bro, that's not a joke.
Yeah.
Then I'll say something.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. You're just standing up for yourself.
But some people
I don't think
don't.
that's toxic.
Some people don't do that. No,
And
that's
but
not
I will.
toxic.
I will
I thought that's what I
I'm
was saying,
also very
topical.
confrontational. Like if I think you don't like me and you pretend to like me, I will ask you in person, do you like me?
But
Because
most people
I'm.
won't.
That's fire.
Most people won't.
That's fire.
I
Most
will
people
do
won't.
that.
Yeah.
And I've noticed, so Karlee has actually, so I've been the type of person where I am confrontational, but like, if I think a person doesn't like me, it'll take me a little bit to warm up to the idea of that conversation, and then I'll slowly kind of, maybe start to hint at it, and then maybe kind of ask, but she will straight up be like, so why don't you like me? Or like, what's the problem?
Yeah.
And
Well,
they're, like,
okay, I'm kind
caught
of like that
off
too. Like,
guard
if I
every
meet somebody
time.
for the first time, I won't be that upfront. But let's say I've met them like once or twice already, or even if it's the first time we're meeting and they're just being super aggressive for no reason, or if I heard from somebody, hey, so and so doesn't like you. If I met them, it's like, all right, what's up? Because I have this internal thing. I don't know if this is the reason for you as well, but it's like I hate when people are upset at me. Like I don't know
think she
why.
cares.
I hate when people don't like me for no reason or they're fake.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like I want to know what the reason is. Like
Right.
why? Like
And
what
when
did
you
I do?
ask them, they'll never have one.
Exactly. And if you do have a reason, I would like to know because then maybe we can squash it and resolve it. And then
Right.
it's like, oh, maybe it's a
Yes.
misunderstanding. But if it's you generally don't like me for no fucking reason, well, then at that point, I don't know what to tell
Exactly.
I feel like most people don't generally have a reason why they don't like somebody.
And
Honestly, I don't think.
90% of the time, it's their own insecurity problem.
I really do believe
Yeah.
that. because
110%.
We've kind like, so I did a live stream where I was reacting to some video that was reposted of our content, and like one of the top comments was like, thinking these two are relationship goals is psych ward level insane, right? That was the comment. That was the top comment. I was like, first of all, nobody said that at all. Like nobody. there was
No
nothing in
comments.
a video. There was no comment saying like, oh, relationship goals. Like nobody fucking said it. So this person just out of the blue was like, boom, right? It was a 2-minute clip of a mukbang. So nothing to do with really, and we were addressing another thing.
Yeah.
So nothing to do with us at all. And they're like, these two, if you think these two are relationship goals, you're psych level ward insane, whatever. I don't know why the fuck they said that. So to me, I'm just like, where the fuck did that even come from? I just don't understand some of these, like the hate comments that people come up with out of thin air or like whatever. I genuinely don't believe that. Like if I ask somebody if they don't like her or myself, I'd be like, okay, why? They probably can't give me an answer.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
They probably couldn't.
It might just be like the cool thing to do, right? It's like, let me hate on so and so just because everyone's doing it.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of the times when people are just, they're insecure in their own.
We got 1-year-old Kiapa.
Okay, well, let's you know what? Let's actually get into the last email here. This is like the title of the wait, have y'all ever just not liked someone for no reason though? Like their vibe isn't like you can start.
I've had like a feeling where like, okay, this person is like sneaky or this person is fake or something like that, but I've had like feelings like that, but I've never like met someone and be like, oh, I just don't like you.
Yeah.
I'll say never.
Really?
I've never left a hate comment on anything.
Well, no,
No, not
that's
necessarily.
not what they're
No,
saying.
I'm just
Yeah,
I'm
go.
adding to my thing. I've never once been like talking to someone, maybe even like for a brief couple minutes and been like, I don't fucking like that person. I will say I have said like, I can't say I don't like that, and I'm not trying to be like politically correct here. If I don't fucking like you, I don't like you.
Yeah.
But I've never really looked at someone and been like, no, I don't fucking like you. I've said it. Like I'll
Yeah.
say that internally and be like,
Yeah.
no, I don't really like this guy. He's kinda
I've said that,
fucking
but
weird.
like, I don't like your vibe. Like I don't like your energy.
Yeah.
Because the vibe and the energy is what you can pick up on right away.
Yeah.
And once that's like off or weird to me, it's like that's kind of like my
It's like
in.
a cowboy.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's kind of like my in to get to know you. You know what I mean? Like if I met you for the first time, like I met somebody the other week and their vibe was just fucking sick. Like it was just dope. We just clicked right away. You know. But then I've also met some people where it's just like, oh, the energy just seems weird.
Right.
I think the energy thing, maybe. Like there's been maybe times where I'm like, oh, this person seems kind of fucking off. I don't really know how to feel about them or how to approach them.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever made a judgment that quick off of somebody. Realistically, I'm very hard to like it would be hard for me to dislike you. You would
Yeah.
have to be
Yeah.
a total fucking like just it's not I don't like you. It's I can't fucking stand you.
Right.
I don't like this person. I just don't care for them. I can't fucking stand you, or we're good. Like that's kind of where my head goes, right? So.
No, I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Last email is boyfriend cheating with best friend? Question mark.
Wait, what?
Yeah. We're gonna find out.
Oh boy.
Hey, Sick, Karlee and Josh.
Hello.
Your name was fucking first.
Let's go. They
my
miss me,
God.
dude. They fucking love me. They fucking love me, guys. Somebody said earlier, this is my channel now. My fucking channel.
Sick does have quite what? Sick does have quite the fan base. I've grown to know that.
Dude, what can I say?
I don't know.
People love these
awesome.
jokes, dude.
So I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years, going on 3. Cutting straight to the point, my boyfriend loves hanging out with his homies. Well, while I too enjoy hanging out with my friends here and there,
Homies.
we both will gather our friends and have a get together on Saturday nights and just have fun. Recently, he has been acting very strange, to say the least. He's been wanting to be around his friends nonstop, and I could never figure out why. Not a problem, just randomly becoming an everyday thing out of nowhere. One day I came home from work to see him, and one of his homies laying in our room on our bed doing God knows what.
What? No way.
They must have heard me walk in and call his name. But either way, it was very uncalled to see them laying in the same bed with a pair of his friends.
A pair?
Shorts on the floor. The friend got up and left, and I sat down with my boyfriend for a talk and asked him, what was that about? He said nothing and not to worry about it. I think we all know what happened in that bed. But since I didn't visually see it, I can't exactly put my mind to it and say that is what happened.
Saying nothing, don't worry about it, is even worse than just like
It's the worst.
being like, oh, we were like watching streams on our phone and
Yeah.
he had a nap and he was uncomfortable.
Literally. Like, fuck. So, I told him that I'll accept him no matter what. And to this day, he still does not admit to anything
she's playing
that
a game,
happened.
bro. I'll accept it no matter what. She's
Hold
ready
on.
to bust your ass,
Hold
bro.
on. He calls me crazy and that I'm paranoid for thinking he would do it with the same gender, which is making me feel horrible, but what else could have been happening?
Right.
They were literally in the same bed with pants off. Again, I don't know
But
what
his
happened.
pants were off too?
Both, yeah, shorts on the floor. And I would hate to break things off, but it hurts
Well,
to
were
know.
they naked?
No shorts on the floor, boxers on, I don't know.
Well,
Still fuck.
Maybe they're measuring dicks,
True.
bro.
Maybe they're
You never just size up with your boys?
No, no. That's a different talk. We're going to get into that sec. That he could potentially cheat it and is straight up lying to my face. I'm having a hard time figuring this out because this may not have been the first time it's happened. He no longer comes to our house, but they all go out to hang out and play ball here and there. Yeah, play balls here and there. Any advice? Am I wrong for possibly accusing him to be sleeping with this guy? Should I cut things off? I need help.
Speaking of cutting things off, was he circumcised at least?
oh my gosh.
That was funny, actually. That was good. I'll give you that one. That was
Thanks,
good.
man.
What do you think?
It's hard because I don't know. I don't know. It's
Let's do some role reversal here.
Yeah.
Okay. I walk in.
well,
Pretend. Well, I guess
no,
not.
because
I
I like when I was friends with Olivia, we wouldn't have no pants on, but well, actually,
But girls can also get away with a lot more. Like, girls can get away with kissing each other and it just being whatever. Like, guys cannot get away with kissing each other.
But we would like lay in bed and like she would go into the shower, she'd come out in a towel and then sit on my bed in her towel for like an hour and a
That's
half.
different, bro.
I mean, we wouldn't be like pantless though.
I've never fucking been.
But we've been in our underwear and bras.
Listen, I've never been to
In the
my
same bed.
homie's house and be like, yo, what's up, bro?
Yeah, true.
Let me get comfy in your bed and we'll just sit down and watch a movie or something.
You're talking too close to
No,
it.
man. That's just, I'm sorry.
No, you're right, though. I feel you. You can't.
You can't.
You don't just walk up to your boy spot and strip down and be like, yo, so you want to chill on the bed tonight?
Just like I feel like for girls, it's not weird to sleep in the same bed. For men, it's always been weird.
Yeah, like, well,
Yeah, I
I'm
get it.
not saying that, like, I'm not going to judge anybody, but at this, like, I would never, and I feel like I speak for most.
Well, hold on. Go. No.
I was going to say most, like, straight guys, obviously. Like, I feel like I speak for, you know, if you're going to your boy's house, you're not like, it's been a long day. Time to snuggle up with my homie. Like, no, that just doesn't, sorry, I don't know.
So,
I don't know.
There's been times where it's like, I'll be at my friend's house or whatever. Like, we're really close friends. It's not like we're fucking, like, we grew up together, right? So we're really close friends. So there's times where I'm going to go lay down. So I go lay in his bed, right? Now I'm not expecting shit. Like my clothes are on, right? But he'll just come and he'll like lay next to me and shit. We're just like not cuddling or nothing. He just lays on his phone, I'm laying on my phone, and like it's not weird, but it's like
look at him trying to justify it.
He's crying because he's lying.
He's like, it's
dude,
not.
it was the worst painful experience of my life.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't sit for a week.
I'm done, bro.
Wait, did that actually happen? No, not
No,
this.
no,
Not the
No.
other part. So your boys never just snuggled in the bed.
No,
with
no,
you,
no.
Like, yeah, man. You know what? I'm kind of tired too. Let's just chill.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I like to me, and it's not to. I'm not like I don't know. I'm not trying to be like whatever. I just don't think that anybody's laying in bed with their homies with no pants on.
Imagine you have some gangster dude where it's like he's out on the streets, whatever. He's like some thug shit, limps when he walks and all that stuff. And then it's like he come home and you catch him with his boy in his bed, like playing like Pokemon Go or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, good, whatever, cool. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't think like with the pants off thing. That's pretty fucking weird to be honest. But even hanging out in the bed when there's like a full living room with a couch. You know what I mean? Like that's your first option. You're just like, oh man, I'm done. I'm done hanging out here. We should go like lay down and just like take a load off. Take your pants off, get comfortable. Like,
take a load off?
No, get a load out. Like, let's be real. This person that emailed in, and now he doesn't come around anymore.
Is there any other weird stuff that he does? Because like it's hard though because
now he doesn't come around.
That's
Why?
true,
Why
and there wasn't a valid reason. Like he didn't have an excuse.
He said nothing. Don't worry about it. That's so sketchy.
Can you respond? Can you write back and actually tell me if he said nothing, or was it just something that you're just summing up as nothing?
No.
Like, did he actually say nothing? Don't worry about it, or was it like he said something, but she's like, oh no, he said it was nothing.
we were just
nothing
watching.
serious.
We were just watching videos.
Right.
Like this. No. Give us, please email back in. Don't, because just his response is kind of just a red flag to me, being like, no, nothing, babe. Like, don't worry about it. We're just hanging out. We're the boys. This is my boy.
Or one way to like make it now look even weirder is like when she gets in there, whatever, just kind of stay chill and be like, act if nothing's going on. It's like, oh, hey, babe, want to join?
Yeah, I just don't think. I think you should check in on that. I just because he's not coming around any. Number one, the comment that he made when you caught him red-handed, and he's like, "Oh no, nothing, babe. Don't worry about it." And then second was now he's not coming. Now he's not coming around anymore. Now he's not coming anymore. Like that's
God.
Like coming around anymore. Like that's
right.
That's that to me that screams like, okay, dude. Hey, homie, you can't come around anymore because she's getting suspicious of us, so we're going to have to take it to your house now. Like, that's what that...
But it says he doesn't come around anymore. Is it still like they're still hanging out?
They're still hanging out.
Oh, dude, they're fucking blowing dicks at each other's houses.
That's what I'm saying, bro. 100%. Like, it's not... I don't know.
Listen, it's 2022. You do what you want, right? But if you're in a relationship, whether it's the same sex or different sex or asex, whatever it is, it's still cheating.
Yeah, I agree. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you can do what you... We're not judging the fact that you were chilling in bed with your pants off with your homie. You can do that all you want. But don't... Sick was, but just don't... Like, you're cheating, number one.
Honestly, I was too.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, like,
hold on. You walk in...
Yeah,
You walk into your girl... Maybe not in this hypothetical or this situation, but like it's a hypothetical. You walk in and your girl's chilling with her homegirl with her pants off. What do you do?
That's weird.
Every guy I feel like most guys I feel like would take that as an opportunity to be like, wait, is this a threesome opportunity? Am I wrong?
I still don't think that it's normal for that to be an occurrence to walk into.
Yeah, I agree.
I just don't either way. I just don't see it like happening. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. But
bro, this person says my BF does that all the time.
That's a troll. Because they did question mark. That tells me it's a joke.
There's no way.
But yeah, please email back in because I'm just like, tell us if he does anything else. Is he like being sketchy now? Like, let us know. Give us an update. We love updates. Anything else, guys? Anything else we want to get into before we wrap up?
Yeah, I agree with Carrie that they're just probably just measuring dicks, bro. There's no other way. Like you said we're gonna get back to that, but you never measure dicks with your boys. Like, hey, how big are you? It's like soft or hard? Soft. And it's like, well, this big. And then you go hard, and you're like, wait 1 second. It's like Super Saiyan. In Dragon Ball Z, and they go and it just goes, and then you like, oh,
You can do that.
yeah.
What?
That's why they call it popping a boner. You go and it makes that sound too. It's like a spring. It's like this.
Oh my.
Let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap, guys. Thank you so much for watching this chaotic and pretty fucked up episode of Couples in the Ring. Sick apparently he's not going to be here again next Friday, so we're going to have to discuss this off camera. Maybe never again. Who knows?
I have to make this a thing, guys. Where that's why I'm here, and I had to make this like a very important like episode. You know?
Yeah. You want to say something, baby? You haven't really been talking. You've been kind of in and out, and anything. Any final thoughts? Okay. I'm gonna go eat.
Oh shit!
Karlee and I are making sushi. We're making sushi.
You're making sushi?
Yeah.
Did you catch the fish yourself?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. From
No.
where, dude?
It's a date night thing. We're
It's a
gonna
date
try
night.
and
We're
make
gonna-
it.
Yeah, we're gonna try to make some sushi.
Gang, gang.
It should be fun. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. We will be back probably next Friday, hopefully. We'll see. Keep you updated. And that's it.
Bye, guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Bye.